welcome back to Trucking California with Bellox 18. Welcome to 2022. Happy New Year. What's going on? New year, new me. New me. It's not new me. It's the same old me. Same old me. I don't got nothing new going on. I just got same old truck. El Hueso. Old truck. I got it last year. It's like 9 months old now, guys. Eight months old. 8 months old, guys. 8 months old. El Hueso's 8 months old. Little 8-month-old baby. Hasn't even learned how to walk yet. But anyway, we're gonna go grab our first load of the new year, and it's chilly outside. Got my little thicker coat on today. Yeah, gotta get that going on. Probably should wear some gloves even. It's pretty chilly. It's pretty chilly. It's down in the low 30s. So anyway, still got the sun out though. That's right. That is right. I can't even see it because it's too bright. Too bright. It's too bright. But anyway, we gotta go pick up another direct customer load. That's right. First load of the year is a direct customer load. That's how we're doing it. We're gonna take this one all the way to Utah. So let's go get in the truck, roll down that road, and we're gonna roll the music. Let's go. First time of the year, rolling the music. Let's go. Right. Well, I am headed out. I was doing my pre-trip. I noticed that the fuel level on my reefer was lower than I ever let it get. Like almost empty. And I'll be honest, I don't exactly remember because it's been so long now. I don't exactly remember where it was when I last had it, you know, when I last parked it. But I did have the truck in the shop for a couple days, and they have a bunch of trucks that park there that aren't familiar trucks to me. And so I think someone got my fuel. I really do, because I never let my reefer get that low. I've told you guys before, I pretty much always just top it off whenever I'm getting fuel in the truck, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to even risk it, you know, running it down. Like, it never gets below a half tank. Like I've let it get below a half tank once, and it was like a hair under a half tank. So the fact that it was under a quarter tank makes me think that someone jacked my fuel and it was sitting over there at that shop, because there's a lot of trucks for different companies and different outfits that park in that yard, and the yard itself is owned by a trucking company. The shop rents the shop there and runs their shop out of their yard, but then all the other spots are all these other carriers and even company trucks and stuff for other companies. So anyway, pretty sure my fuel got jacked, but not much I can do about it now. They didn't get the fuel in the truck because I have locking fuel caps on the truck, but I don't have a locking fuel cap on the reefer. So kind of a bummer. Probably like, you know, 100 and well, what, 4 something a gallon, and probably had about 25 gallons in there, give or take. So yeah, $100 worth of fuel, something like that, probably. So someone stole $100 from me, guys. That's how I see it. It's kind of messed up. But then again, I can't know for sure where that fuel needle was at, because I was running, the last load I ran was from, see, I can't even remember what it was. What was that last load? It went to Safeway, I know that. I know it was, I know it took me forever to get unloaded over there. Maybe it just, maybe I ran it low while I was over there. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't as you know, wasn't as, gosh, this road is terrible. Maybe it wasn't as filled as I thought it was. Maybe I'm accusing people of something that isn't even true. But, anyway, all right, let's get down the road over here. Our pickup is just a few miles away, and we'll get loaded up and start heading towards Utah. Made you guys see the Rose Bowl? Utah had Ohio State on the ropes, and then they let them win. Actually, they didn't let them win, but Ohio State took that. They got that C.J. Stroud and that young receiver, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Oh my goodness. I mean, he had a day. He had a day. But anyways, awesome week to take off when you consider all the football that we had over all that time. So I got a lot of football on the brain, and you know, the Bengals just beat the Chiefs yesterday, who were the #1 seed in the AFC playoff race, and now are no longer because the Bengals beat them, and they also you know, with that, were able to win the AFC North, win their division. So the Bengals are going to the playoffs. Playoffs? You want to talk about playoffs? Yes, I do. Joe Burrow would like to talk about playoffs. But anyway, sorry to my nephews who are Steelers fans. You guys have to have like 72 different things happen for the Steelers to make the playoffs. And I'm actually kind of rooting for it, because I'd love to see the Steelers in the playoffs, because they're terrible this year. But anyway, all right, that's enough football talk. Let's get down here and make this pickup, and then we'll get back to trucking all the way to Utah. I was wondering how I got on the football topic, but that's right, Utah. Rose Bowl, Ohio State, Bengals. Oh yeah, Who Dey? Let's go. All right, we've been here a little while. I actually, I messed up. So remember last time that we left off the last load of last year, and Safeway took forever to get me out of there, so I didn't clean out my trailer. So I pulled up here and I'm like, oh shoot, that's such a quick drive, but I meant to open up the trailer and check it out before I took off from the yard, but it's like, just everything's out of practice right now, man. Everything's out of practice. It's like starting a whole new routine. So anyway, got over here, had to pull out to go clean out the trailer, and the little turnout just outside the gate was full. So I went down to the Chevron, got myself a breakfast burrito, which I will show you here. Look at that. El Gordo Velox. That was gross. Didn't your mom teach you not to chew with your mouth full? Talk with your mouth? She did. Sorry, Mom. But I saw a couple guys from North Star Chemical over there. One of them I'm related to through marriage. We married into the same family, and my wife's cousin. And so hung out with those guys over there for a little bit, and I'm like, shit, I gotta go get loaded, guys. I gotta go. It was cool hanging out with them, but yeah. So you guys know who you are. It was cool hanging out, getting to talk for a little bit. But so I was like, I ended up a little bit late to my appointment over here by the time I got the thing cleaned out and everything. But they're not too picky on the appointment times over here. They don't trip out and get crazy. But anyway, so that's what we're doing. We've been here for about an hour now, actually in the dock, and we haven't started getting loaded yet. So might take a little while, but it's not too busy today. There's not a ton of trucks here or anything, so I think we'll probably be out of here within an hour, give or take. But yeah, and then we'll start heading to Utah. I'll talk to you guys when we get loaded. All right, we're loaded up and trucking. It is 11 a.m. We're loaded up, ready to get on our way to southern Utah. So So we're gonna go head down the 99, cut over in Bakersfield on Highway 58, grab the 15 right there in Barstow, and head north. So we're gonna go south, southeast, a little bit east on 58, and then north on 15, kind of loop around these mountains right here. And we'll be in Utah by tonight. And we don't have to deliver until 10:30 in the morning. But I also don't want to drive into the wee hours of the morning if I don't have to. So I was thinking about maybe going home for an hour or two. But then I thought, nah. I think my wife took the kids to go run a couple errands anyway. For some reason, they have one more day off of school. They didn't start school again this week, so their Christmas vacation, this is their last day of their Christmas vacation, so they went to run some errands. So no one's even home anyway, so I just thought, what's the point of going home and wasting time? I might as well just go over there and, you know, get a good, nice, restful sleep over there. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna truck it right on down, mostly daytime trucking, truck into the evening time once we get you know, more towards Vegas and stuff. But right now it's all daytime trucking, so camera's bouncing around because this road kind of sucks. So I'll cut it off and shoot, you know what, let's do some fast motion. First fast motion of the year. Let's do this. Let's go trucking. My camera wasn't set up, so we're not gonna go into fast motion. Not yet anyway. We'll do it when we leave here. But I'm at the Easy Trip in Madera. Stopped to get some fuel. And well, it's kind of silly. I have the Pilot card, right? Pilot and Easy Trip are part of the same network, whatever. But they've been sending me emails saying, hey, you're gonna need a driver ID at the pump pretty soon. And they said, you got to go, you were issued one when you first got the card. Well, I didn't memorize it because I don't have it. And I have the contract somewhere saved, but I can't find it. I think it might be on my computer somewhere, but anyway, so I can't find it. And it says if you can't access your customer portal, just call your sales rep. So I've called the sales rep twice, no answer, left a message, never got a call back. And but then it never kicked in. So I think it kicked in on the new year, to where now you have to have a driver ID to get fuel at the pump. And I don't know what mine is. They never got back to me on how to find it, where it is, where to locate it. Apparently it's on the contract that they initially gave me, but I can't find that. And so now I'm paying cash over here at the Easy Trip, which is fine, not a big deal. But just the fact that they won't get back to me makes me like, I think I'm gonna go with someone else for my fuel. Forget Pilot. I like accruing the showers that I accrue, but if I use a third-party card, a lot of times it goes, you know, you can use different TAs, Petros, Loves, depending on where you're at and what they you know, what they have. So I'll just accrue showers at those places, and I typically end up fueling at like the same few spots anyway, because I kind of stick to the same lanes. So anyway, that's kind of how I feel right now. I'm like, man, we had like weeks that that since I called them, and then it never really kicked in. So I just thought, okay, well maybe you know, for a one truck operation they don't make a driver have a driver ID, but yeah, they do. So I gotta put some fuel in, and then we'll get to trucking. All right, got our fuel. And I'll be honest, I really should just pay cash anyway. The only thing I like about using that Pilot card is when they invoice you, because they invoice you every week. So like the fuel I get this week, I pay on like Monday of next week. So it's not like I even get like, it's not even like a fuel credit card. It's more like it just keeps all of my fuel and receipts together, so that
I can see where I fueled. And, you know, it's really easy to break down my fueling just off of each individual weekly statement. So that's like really the only like benefit that I like about these the fuel card with Pilot. Other than that, I don't get a great discount. The showers, I can get showers anywhere pretty much. Most places you just need to put in 50 gallons and they'll give you a free shower. So even if I just, you know, if I was like out of Love's or whatever, I could just put 50 gallons and get myself a shower, no problem. So anyway, so I don't know. I got to consider this. Maybe this is a sign that it's time to move on and go with someone else. Give myself one of those cards. Maybe just go with the Mud Flap app, like Cash is King is always talking about. I'm telling you, these YouTube guys, a lot of them know what the heck they're talking about on things. Some of them don't. Some of them don't. You can't trust everything everyone says on here. But I don't know if you ever watched Cash is King. That he's another reefer guy. He runs out of Minnesota and runs down a lot of times to like the Northeast or the Southeast and back. And well, he's just you can tell he knows what he's talking about. So anyway, so now it's time to hit the road, and we're gonna get some fast motion video going. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Just stopped over here at the rest area, kind of right before Boron, you moron. Just past Mojave, headed out 58 east, and you know, you kind of just take a look, do a little walk around real quick. Nothing crazy, not like a full pre-trip or anything, but just take a look, right? Well, check this out. Yeah. Got ourselves a nail. So it's in the tread, but the tread on these trailer tires isn't like crazy thick. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we just pull it out and see what happens? These have the tire inflation system right here. Man, don't look at those rims. Kirk's gonna give me crap for not having those rims polished up yet. After the winter time, Kirk, after the winter time, we're gonna get it taken care of. I promise. Anyway, yeah, I think so. I have that that system, the tire inflation system. So if there is something, this light will light up, and that light will light up, and then it'll be telling me that it's sending air over there to the tire inflation system. So anyway, I don't know what I want to do. I might just pull it out a little bit and see if any air comes out, and we'll go from there. But I mean, shoot, might as well take advantage of this view we got. Shoo! Sunsets. I love sunsets. All right, I'm gonna go pull this thing out. Let's see what happens. All right, let's try to pull it out and see what happens. Really hard to do one-handed for some reason. It just is. Things are hard to do one-handed. Alright, I'm gonna pull it up like that. Just spray a little Windex right there. Maybe. Thinking about it. Maybe. Possibly. You guys see any bubbles getting any bigger? I don't. Just a little short guy. All right. Now those are bubbles, but they're not bubbles getting any bigger. So there's no air coming out. Those are just bubbles from the spray. Yeah, no bubbles coming out. I think we're good, man. I think we're good. And I'll keep an eye on that light. And you know, if there is a little bit of air seepage out of that, it'll reinflate by itself. So, all right, we got lucky on that one. That was a small screw. So, let's keep on trucking. All right, we made it over here to Utah, to the receiver, and now we've got actually about 11 hours before our delivery appointment. So we'll take 10 off. I'll walk in, I'll see if they'll be able to receive me early. If they're able to, then I will try and get this thing offloaded more quickly. And then we actually already have a backhaul booked from 20 miles away. So actually coming out of Utah, which this will be my first time booking a load out of Utah. Every time that I've delivered to Utah, I usually go back to Vegas and pick up a load out of there. But this time we got a load coming out of Utah. So stay tuned for that video tomorrow. But as for today's video, this is it. We did just over 600 miles, about 605, 610 miles, depending on which route I take at a certain point. But anyway, about 610 miles. And yeah, we're running, we ran all the way up our 14-hour clock. Yeah, we used it up. So we got here at about 11, a little after 11. Now it's 11:30. So I already kind of started getting things situated in there, in the sleeper, trying to get my bed made, get everything, because it's pretty cold. It's about 36 degrees out here. So yeah, gonna have to bundle up tonight. Bundle up and make sure that I get a good night's sleep so I can run tomorrow, because we're gonna be getting loaded here and running right back to California. So that's it for this video. Love you guys. Peace out. Oh, don't forget, we got merch coming. Look at that, Velox 18 merch. It will be available as soon as we hit our goal to raise money for Love Justice International. I know I started at the worst time. I started like the day or 2 days after Christmas. It's silly, I know. Not everyone has a lot of money right now. It's cool. We're just gonna keep this going, because I set a goal of $2,000 to raise for Love Justice International. And to be honest, to raise money for Love Justice International means more to me than selling merchandise with Velox 18's name on it. I mean, that's all there is to it. So it'll take as long as it takes for us to get to that $2,000 goal that we had, to get Love Justice International a little bit of funding to start the new year out. And then once we hit that goal, then we'll roll out the Velox 18 merchandise and apparel. And you guys will be able to buy it right underneath the videos. But for now, we're just waiting on you guys to, you know, loosen those pocketbooks a little bit, all right? Loosen the purse strings. That's the phrase I was looking for. Loosen those purse strings, guys. I don't know what that means exactly. I think that's like an old-timey thing to say, but that's what popped into my head to say, because I'm tired and I'm rambling and it's time to end this video. Good night now.